now I'll share with you our experience with Feliz 7 Play. What is Feliz 7 Play? I'll tell you something about this. Let's see what is Feliz 7 Play. Maybe this name doesn't make sense in English. It's a name in Portuguese and in Spanish. So I try to translate to English. Feliz means happy, okay? 7, it's for all. So Feliz or Happy 7 Play. But what is Feliz 7 Play? I asked to ChatGPT. I know that sometimes ChatGPT can have some hallucinations. And this description, Feliz 7 Play is an online stream platform created by the Brazilian musical group BTS. Look at that. ChatGPT is mocking us. No. In fact, Feliz 7 Play or Feliz 7 Play is not from Korea, it's from Brazil, or it's not from BTS or from South America division. And it's a stream platform. We have some goals here. We create this for the young generations to facilitate the way the church talks with new generations, okay? We had some problems to solve some years ago, and we start with this. We had a problem with apostasy among youngers, with young adults and teenagers. Many of them were leaving the church. And we have another problem that was, we didn't have enough content to these children, teenagers, young generations. The parents asked us, why the church is not creating some content to our children? During the Sabbath hours, they are scrolling the social media. They don't have content from the church. What are you doing? The teenagers always complain because we didn't create content for them in their language they are used to. So we did some research, some survey, online surveys. I don't remember exactly. In all South America to discover why these people, these young generations, were leaving from the church. We found some reasons. With this concept, with these ideas, we start to create a way to relationship with the new generations. So we think in use movies because the movies are different. We have a different way to talk with the new generation because they are used to. They consume a lot of hours using Netflix and other platforms. So we studied a little more and went to the theoretical model. I learned this in Walla Walla University as a special model from a Mexican professor. It's called entertainment education. We add a spiritual area on this concept model. This is only our journey. We start to create a new Feliz 7 Play. We had a problem, some problems to solve. We had a theoretical model to follow. And now we need to do something. But it didn't have money. How to get money to produce movies to a new generation that they consume a lot of movies in many hours. So we ask, let me tell you here something. I asked my bosses, look, we need money. We have an idea. And we need to produce content to these new generations. They like movies, they like animations. So they said to me, we don't have money. Okay. I don't know if you will be succeeded or not, but I have some, how can I say, a little amount of money. So they gave me $20,000 to spend during 1 year. 1 year producing content to new generations. Okay, so I started to visit many places in Brazil. I tried to find many producers, Adventist producers, that have some experience in producing movies or some kind of animations. And I told them, look, this is a dream. You need to dream with me. This year, I have only $20,000 to produce content for all the time, for all the year. But if you believe in me, in the church, in the next year, if we are succeeded, you have more, okay? You believe in me, you dream with me. Okay, so we convinced these people, they are very crazy like us, and we started to produce some content. It was in 2017. So in this date, July 7, 2017, at 7 p.m., we launched Feliz 7 Play. We developed our platform. We need to create many contents. We need to do some partnership with other producers, and as well with unions that have some old movies in their YouTube channels. So we put all these things together, and we release it, so Feliz 7 Play. So our promise is to have a new content every Friday. Every Friday at sunset time, we release a new content on Feliz 7 Play. And since then, God is making some miracles, and we have to do. We have some new things to show our audience. Our strategy. We have a production process. I can show you here, but it's not so important. But at the beginning of the year, each year, not the final of the year, we generally ask we do a survey online, and we ask our audience to tell us what they want to watch in Feliz 7 Play. So they tell us. We combine these ideas with the church agenda. For example, in this year, we are focusing the great controversy. Is that? I forgot the pronunciation. So we are doing this. So we are creating some new contents for them, using this theme, this issue. This is our general process, but I think that I want to highlight here is Feliz 7 Play is not a strategy to create movies or entertainment to our children. Feliz 7 Play has a goal. What goal? What goal is it? It's to relationship with new generations, to relate with them. We want to talk with them. We need to, as a church, talk in a way they can understand us. We can get their attention, express what the church thinks, our worldview, our concepts, our doctrines, whatever. And after we create these contents, these films and other contents, we try to talk with them. So we have different ways to establish a relationship, a talk with them in the social media. This is our team. You have 12 people working, but only 2 fully dedicated, 1 to Portuguese, another to Spanish. And our annual budget, we have, I don't show you here, I cannot publicize this amount, but if you know how much we need to spend to produce a movie, some movies is like a low budget cost, I could say $30 million, and per move, but we don't have this. We need walking by faith. I could say to you that we have less than, I cannot say, or I can say, Pastor. Yes, I cannot say. We have less than, okay, I'll tell you. Next year, I ask my boss to give me 5 million reais. It means $1 million to produce during all 1 year, to all year. $1 million to 1 year is nothing. And I don't know if my bosses will give me this money, okay? I hope. So these years I have much less than this, just to have some idea. Our marketing, we don't pay to promote our movies. This is a strategy they use to get the attention of the people. We want teenagers, how can I say in English? They use our t-shirts, how can I say? T-shirts. We want they like Feliz 7 Play, like, how can I say? Feliz 7 Play is the church for them that have concepts. So we enter in these camporees. We are presenting many of them. We are trying to relate with them. We have some specific strategy. I don't know how to express here, but maybe later I can tell you. We are using many strategies to be near these teenagers. We are in social media, talk with them, talking about their issues, their problems, their challenges. So we are talking with them. If I could resume the Feliz 7 Play, as I said before, is to relate with the young generation. Our distribution, we have a Portuguese and Spanish website and a mobile TV app smart TV app to LG and Samsung, some YouTube channels, Spotify for music, etc. We are receiving many people, Adventist and non-Adventist people now. We have this number of viewers per week. It's growing every week. We are putting some movies in festival movies in the United States and other countries, in Brazil also as well. And we are receiving many awards. We receive many testimonies. We talk with people in different ways. Here we have some results. Some people that are known in the church through this initiative. And we have many productions. Here is some of them we are working now. You can open the audio, please, if it's possible. It's animation to children. Okay, we don't have audio. Let's go to another. It's a recently animation we had. We produced it. Okay, we don't have audio. No problem. We move on. Not yet. Okay, it's another movie. We released some years ago.
De grãozinho de mostarda. A fé pode remover qualquer montanha.
In some movies, we try to portray our reality in South America. Sometimes not common to other parts of the world, but it's very common. And people can see their reality portrayed on the screen.
Esta es mi vida, y yo hago lo que quiero con ella.
Solo mírate. Tú ya no eres el Dante que yo conozco. Te estás encerrando en ese mundo cada vez más y no te das cuenta.
Move to another very fast.
Eu pedi a Deus que eu não queria perder 2 filhos e Deus me atendeu.
É o grande conflito acontecendo. O meu filho era um soldado e ele foi abatido.
Okay, this is beautiful stories. We release this in the next. Today is Friday. Okay, today we release this in Portuguese.
Eu tô preocupada
Maybe
com
our
você.
creed.
Sua igreja agora parece o Coliseu.
Sorry, it's in Portuguese.
O mundo não tem nada pra nós. E não terá nada de nós, a não ser os nossos loucos. Eles são o nosso grito.
Você não tá na minha pele, cara.
We are using this to relate with black people, black young people.
Ainda mais ser negro e pobre.
Eu sei, meu filho,
Talk
mas tem que
about
ter
poverty
fé.
and other issues. And violence also. Here's another movie, a feature film about the great controversy with conflict, final events. We are in the third movie with this. In this year, we released the third movie about this series. We have another themes. Let me see what
Desde
it
a
is.
época de João Batista até o presente, o reino dos céus foi arrebatado por violência. E são os violentos que...
We don't have time, okay?
Você tá ligado que o papai ele nem sempre foi um cara muito legal para as pessoas, né?
Não consigo perdoar. Não consigo.
Some actors are
Você tem que
professional.
perdoar, senão como
They
que a
are
gente vai ter
produced.
gente
They
no
are
céu?
acting in other TV channels. They are very famous in Brazil.
É ruim. E vai.
That island was formed from right to left. The relief on the right is softer. Now on the left, the relief is much more rugged. There are still active volcanoes here.
This movie we released to all Adventist schools in Brazil and South America, Portuguese and Spanish.
Girls, explorers.
And
Today
each
is
year we
your
produce a
lucky
new
day.
movie to all our schools. I don't remember how many schools we have, but they have millions of students that watch this kind of movie. How? 200,000 students in our schools watch this kind of movie. It's made with partnership with the Education Department and Feliz Play. It's about creationism, something like this. We don't have more time. I thank for your attention. If I could give you one advice, I could say, You don't need to expect all the results to start something. You need to believe in God. You need to have faith. God will open all the ways necessary for the church. I think we saw here many initiatives, Hope Channel, Julio Munoz, Abel also is producing many things. We don't have money as Hollywood to do these things, but God will help us and we will share our message in different ways in these last days. Thank you very much for your attention.